But it's okay. Yes, we're live. We are live at the moment. I would like us to go through a lot of information that we have not touched since morning. This is our first broadcast Tuesday, so we are going to quickly see how we can go about it because a lot is need to be discussed. All right. If you are joining me, please don't forget to like the video, comment, tell me where you're watching from, like the video, share it to many groups, especially when you are watching from Facebook. Follow this platform, follow me, like the video, like the page. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. Subscription is free. You don't need to pay for that. Okay, so we are not going to waste much time. Like I said, we are going straight to the program. Yes, there's an information that surfaced today. That Nigerian government have decided to list number of the so-called Ndobunigwe. Okay, and it's not surprise. It's not surprise. The names that I saw there is quite shocking, but if you check their past record of those who responsible for the list, I mean those who made up those lists, you will not be surprised. These are people who can name anything, can quote anything just to suit the narrative. And in this case, they did not even mention those that is well known suspects. They choose to select it. Of course, they have to do that because that is what they're known for. And we are not like somebody like me. I'm not surprised. Armstrong, good morning to you. Your time. How are you today? Happy weekend to you, my brother. What is going on your side? I hope everything is all right. So we are going straight to that. It's laughable. It's laughable because they named PM as one of the people the most wanted, and all that. It's normal. It was mass number the kind all over the place. That mass number is he causing insecurity. You know, I don't know anyone who actually believe or want freedom is a suspect. Pure scam. Very, very is. There was a before now. Before now, if I see this kind of information, I'll be panicking. Like 2015, when the arrested Mas Namadukano, okay, we are like, I was like, let's see. Then when Masakan came out and everybody was rejoicing, people were happy. Some of them started regretting the arrest they made on him. They said that they have given him popularity and all that. Do they learn from that? No, 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 no. They still went on to go after him. Even when their mind is telling them don't push further, their brain will tell them let's go and do this. He's a nobody. That is how everything is being elevated to where we are today. And although some people are paying the price, but the joy supersedes the pain. What I mean by the joy, the awareness, the information, everything about Biafran freedom is up there. Is it going to go down? The answer is no. The more you are doing this nonsensical list, the more you are paving way for people to know how delusional most of you are in terms of governance and in terms of leadership, not only Nigerian government, entire Africa. If not, tell me why will a country like Kenya, allow themselves to be used to kidnap a popular person like Mazina Modekano? And to them, it's a business as usual. I told us some time ago that the kind of person that I am, I don't think I will not have, I don't think I will be able to endure the kind of stupidity that surround the whole thing about Biafran freedom, because most of us are very backward, some of us are very senseless. Why do I say so? Somebody who see all those things will still come back and tell you, oh, let's make sure that Nigeria is working fine. Let's see that this is a country who cares about their own region, the people that govern the country, the people that think they own the country. In the northern part, I was told that children in the north who are not even part of government, you may imagine a child of 13, 14, 15 years will be telling you that we are the owner of Nigeria, that this country belongs to them, that Northerners are the owner. They're not hiding it. Do they hide it? If you don't believe that, what will you call what they're doing today? How can you address that? A lot of us, some of us think that is out of naivety, that you are so naive, or out of gullibility, that you don't need to ask for freedom. You don't need to, that PM is stupid, Master Gandhi is talking nonsense, that would somehow Nigeria will put. How can you change the mentality and the mindset of the people that claim they own the country? How can you do that? When you check the list, even a child that is not in kindergarten knows that Gumi should be the only person Nigerians should be worried about. The only terrorist that is well known. But did he make the list? No, never. He did not make the list. Now I will say something in this live program, but before that, let me. Erin said, hit the like button and share the message. Go viral. All help Biafra. The zoo is panicking. Ndubi COB said, good evening, my good brother. Good evening to you all. Thank you so much. Our own sister Ngozi Obonna, I see you. Good evening, my Biafran brother. God bless you, my sister. You are so kind. Nice to see you all here. Nice to see you all here. It's a very disturbing day. I don't like, I will not lie. When I see the list, I shared it on my community here on YouTube. When I see the people that put it, I don't know most of the faces, but there's one known fact, which is Gumi. The face is not there. I did not see his face. Why is it that Gumi did not make the so-called list? If not, there's agenda. There's only one agenda about this. Very soon, they will name Koiki. Very soon, they will attach Koiki as a Oyobonibo. They did not put Sundibo today because they want to be considerate about the current president, right? So Yoruba is good at, even if you don't appreciate them, you have to appreciate them for guiding their own, household. They are very good at that, and I give credit to them. No Yoruba person made the list, which is a very good. I'm not saying anything negative about it. It's very, very good, right? But let me tell you, if you are an Igbo or not, the list is pure joke. It's like it's like a comic saying. When you are watching comedians, this one is beyond comic movie. How can somebody list PM as Oyobonibo? Do I expect, even without the list, I already know that that's what they want. Do you understand? So they have made the terrorism to look like a laughing stock. You don't just know who is who. People that is well known Ndobonibo are being protected and shared by the so-called security and government, whereas they're parading a list of one person and not. What they're doing is just to see a way to see if they can rendition him to Nigeria. But one thing is for sure, whether you succeed or you did not succeed, this Biafran belief, this Biafran quest, this Biafran ideology goes nowhere. Whether you buy everybody, whether you lecture everybody, whether you bribe anything, come rain, come sun. The only thing that you people have not try to learn about is the mystery behind the human blood. You shed blood, and after sharing those blood, you turn around to make people feel that, look, it doesn't matter. You forgot that blood also have voice. You have pied a lot of people for no just reason. You have pied and pied and pied and pied for no just reason, and you forgot that those bloods have a way of getting back at you. You see, you buy people in Igbo land because of that. You detain some, you punish some. These are people that probably their father one of your victim, or their grandfather may be one of your victim in the past, and you are still doing those nonsense on their children. How do you think you succeed with that? It's a matter of time. Now, I also have I saw somebody on that list that makes me laugh, and that is those from the other side, the DOS and their leaders, right? I saw Chike Dozem in the list, which is which is to me is expected. Like I said, he's there not because he have done something, not that he have done something good for Biafrans. No, because normally if you are doing good, you make the list. If you are doing good, you make the list. But the reason why they put him there is because they have failed the assignment they gave to them. That is not the fact. And the list is to intimidate entire Alib, all the Biafrans, to intimidate you, to make you feel like you will make the list in nearest future. Okay, and that should be a very, very, very good big lesson to DOS followers. Some of you have been criticizing Biafrans and different government in exile, saying, "Oh, you are causing insecurity. Oh, you are buying people. Oh, you are going after government. Oh, our people are suffering. You do this." After saying all those things, today your leader Chike Dozem topped the list before PM. Go and check the list. He is called. Let me see the number again, so that I will not make a mistake while putting the obvious facts. Let me bring it up so that you people will see that it's not about doing propaganda, criticizing people. Sometimes when you are doing those things, you are doing it against your own self. Before I go further, let me not miss the comments from my people here. Okay, Luis, I think I've seen your own comment here. Okay, Diana is here. Good evening, Kyra Paul. How was your day? Being greetings. Thank you so much, Diana. Nice to see you. My day was okay. I thank God for everything. It's a wonderful weekend. Although the news about the list try to, demoralize me, but I am here. I am happy to watch you live broadcast today, and I have shared your broadcast before listening to you. God bless you, Ngozi, our own sister. Thank you so much. Thank you, my sister. Emenike Chibo, I see you. Greetings, Biafrans. Greetings to you, Emenike. Nice to hear from you. Armstrong again. Nigerian is on a free fall. Nigeria is like a bazaar item. If you're Catholic, you understand. You know what I mean by bazaar. Armstrong said Biafran has come to stay. No, we're not going anywhere. No, we are going nowhere, my dear. No, we are not going anywhere. Armstrong said again, Biafran has come. Okay, because they cannot succeed. It is too late. Very, very way too late. Diana said, I have told you several times that Nigeria is the best comedians you can watch if you really want to laugh. If you really want to laugh loud enough. Exactly, my sister. Pedro Isaac said, my big brother, I thank you for your good work, and God bless you in Jesus' name. Amen, and bless you too. Paul from Angola. Are you from Biafran, or you are from Angola? Okay, you are watching from Angola, or you from Angola? I don't want to know. Armstrong said again that list is pure garbage. Garbage is, I would not call it garbage, my brother. He's an insult to garbage himself. Is way below garbage. Helen Peters, you are here. Happy weekend, everyone. Happy weekend to you. Okay, now I want to scan through the post that I made about not the post. I'm not the one that drafted it. I just shared it on my community here. Let me quickly see if I can bring it up. Okay, because those of them who were shouting, "Oh, you are creating, you and your this Biafran, you want to create problem for our people. Oh, why, oh, okay, see me. Oh, okay, see me." The people that we are dealing with, they understand everything that you are doing. It is very, very clear. They know what they're doing. They know how to handle you. And all of you, just like people who say they are not Igbo and they speak Igbo, they bear Igbo names. Fulani will just they will be like this waiting for you. You are insulting yourself and criticizing your people. You think that they don't know who you are, right? They just kept quiet. When the time comes, when the going gets tough, when push get to short, they will include you. They know they have the list. That is why if they want to attack Adibo today, Delta, Rivers, all those areas is part of it. Do you really think that they consider you non-Igbo when it comes to sharing, when it comes to benefit? If they want to suck your resources, you are not Igbo, you are not Biafra. They gave you your name. If you say that your name is Nkapi, they will sing it in Nkapi Republic, Nkapi Nation. They will keep on singing it for you to believe. When it comes to revenge in their own word, when they want to revenge, your community is one of the places to revenge. Go and check your history. When this Chukwumakadina Zogo, okay, the coup, they said that he is the coup plotter, right, and everything. What do? Who paid the price of that so-called coup? They called Igbo coup today, right? Chukwumakadina Zogo is from where? From Delta. And Igbo people suffered the consequences because they understand very clear that Chukwumakadina Zogo is an Igbo man. They know. But you see Chukwumakadina Zogo's brother and cousins today. No, I'm not Igbo. No, this is Igbo people. People should go and say to your people self. You are an Igbo. I'm not Igbo. Especially those that get birth in somewhere in Lagos, in Badagry, somewhere in Kano, somewhere in Zamfara, Katsina, Sokoto. Name them. Yeah, we are not Igbo. My mama say, we are not really. We are somehow Igbo sha. I don't like this Igbo culture. I don't like Igbo. I like their people, but for me, I like my people. And where are you from? I'm from Anoma. Oh, you're from Anoma. Anoma is Igbo. No, Anoma is not Igbo. Anoma is in Delta State. Is in Delta, in Riverline area. Yes, it's not Igbo. It's not. Some of you also today. No. This IPOB. It's a IPOB. IPOB. I don't want. Okay, they will be telling you all those things. They'll be telling you, and you foolishly believe, right? When the time comes to let us go and do those people that the only language they hear is shoot aside from the Kaduna, from Zaria where they train them, and with their Boko Haram brothers, they have just given hand over uniform to them. When they want to march out to your city and to your town to want to revenge, the so-called revenge they normally call it, when they want to buy in mass, they say they want to revenge. The only military in the whole world that revenge on the civilians, on armed civilians, they will come after you in your community. And after that, who will be the one crying and shouting on your behalf? The so-called Igbo that you refuse to, that you are not from, because blood is thicker than water. We know who you are. Despite your foolishness in public, we still accept and allow you to, show our concern. Some of you today, this IPOB, Samonepa, buy him, go after him. He's one causing the problem. Oh, you that don't cause the problem, you not making the list. Okay, in the list they have here, let me share it with you because it's not in front of me. Let me bring it up. Now, what you are looking at here, let me see if the camera will capture it properly. What you are looking at here is the so-called list they published today. You can see all those faces. You can see Gumi. Did you see Hassan Dokubo who came online with a live ammunitions, right? Did you see anything Asari here or Asawana his group? Did you see them? No. Did you see the vice president who told you that Boko Haram is nothing else? They have their grievances. It is in record that when during the Jonathan time, his house was the place they find where the Boko Haram were hiding. They find them there in his house. Now this is a Chike doesn't man the Master Manepa. Here, what you are seeing here, let me bring it so that it will be steady. What you are seeing here is, look at this, number 77, then P 78. So who topped the list first? Who topped the list first? After all your garbage, after all your what you are doing is what he's doing. Hmm? Even somehow your character is questionable, but what you see here after PM is this is Simon Ekpa and his criminal gang. They are hearing what when you are calling your brother a criminal. They are hearing when you are calling him a criminal. They don't understand. Even if some of them don't know the meaning of a criminal, they will ask some of you. People will have time to explain as well. Today, Chike doesn't mean stopping PM in their list. All the list, I'm not saying that I'm validating the list. No, what I'm trying to tell you is that whatever you do, who you are is who you are. Whatever you, whether you talk or whether you're silent, if they want to buy, I have not heard or listened to anybody saying that. I have not seen in my life that Nigerian government want to go after people. They before they buy the president. So I have not seen where Nigerian government go after anybody based on how the person talk, based on how the person, you know, parade himself or anything. They always go after. If they want to go after Ikwere people, once they are full soldier and land there, everything they see they shoot aside because that's a part of the training they receive. Okay, so you that think that you can sabotage your brother, maybe you are outside to pee. Maybe you the day they will come, you are outside to buy top up. You become a victim despite all your sabotage, right? That is it. And recently they went to what's it called? Bayelsa, right? Some of the people that fight today in Bayelsa State, some of them they say they are not Igbo. They are against Biafra. In fact, they are against anything in Igbo. I watched a video of somebody in the past, not recently. The guy was saying from Delta State, well, laughing at Igbo. Oh, my father told me that I rather do something with the Northerners than to do anything with anybody Igbo. And what is your name? My name is Ifai. I'm from Delta State. Some of the list you see here is all these Northerners you see they put here. They know where they live. In fact, they are not one. They don't look for them. They just use them to make you believe that they balance the book. They balance the book, but the real person that finance these people that they have here from the north are who? They are all under Shigumi, and Shigumi is freely moving. The list is about you and your family, and all these Northerners you are seeing here, they will not even do, if they catch them, they will not allow them to do jump like well, to do frog jump. They will not, because the blood is thicker than water. Then you from the east and from the west, how do you protect your own? At least west, Yoruba people know how they are doing their best at the moment. They are protecting their own, which is very, very good, and we cannot learn from that. OC said, "Good morning, my handsome, blessed brother. Good morning to you, my good brother. Nice to hear from you." Emenike, top up, okay. The list, like I said, the list is Shegumi. The list is Shegumi, Shetima, Pantami, El-Rufai, Buhari, Sokoto Emir. Wow. Sokoto Emir, and all the northern Nigerian politicians. Names their northern politicians' names. They all okay. Politician names there. They are just joking about it. Okay. You have mentioned the people that I even the one that I forgot, the Sokoto Emir. I know of El-Rufai, Pantami, of course, the chief of them all, Shetim, of course, and Gumi. The top list now is Gumi. Pantami is Grand. Then Shetima is always still in service, doing what he knows how to do best. Buhari is a grand patron, of course. Northern Emir is the chief of them all. None of them make the list. Why? Because all of them have oil well in Southeast. Do you understand? And they are the one making their people, proud. They don't want to disgrace their own. Sonny, I see you. Now, in Nigeria, we have only Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba. So, in this place, where do you belong? Are you talking to me or you're asking the general question? When you have drug baron, okay, as a president, what do you expect? I'm coming to that also because we may have something to say about what you just said. Isobo Amechi said, Good evening, my brother. Isiogbo. If I think that's well, if I'm referring your name, I'm sorry about it. So we have to learn from this list, especially those of you who think that if you are because Samanepa did not recognize me, because I don't like the way he carry himself. Some of them hate PM. Some people hate PM because the way he dance. Can you just imagine that? The way Woke Man is about way it become your problem. I don't like his dancing step. Unbelievable. Your problem is how he dance. He should even the Jafom have made that. How can you call somebody who come online and start dancing like children, and that therefore he is disqualified. So since when dance become a problem, become a hindrance of a freedom, how what is the connection about dancing and the outcome, the result that you are seeing? If PM is that kind of person, some of them think that he is, I swear, northern eastern governors will be sleeping in Abuja. Do you think that he don't have? You think that he don't have what it takes to do that? Do you really think that if PM want to cause maybe have that terrorism act in him, you think that everything will just be as calm, as quiet as it is today? Some of them are still bragging and talking because of the nature of PM. He's not the type. He knows the body. He knows what to say, when to say it, and how to carry his activities about. He's not someone that he can be influenced by what you say, your action. Some of them have made some provocative statements that warrant anybody who is not in his senses to overreact. But PM is always calm and quiet, follow the process and calculate what he do. He's not about blah 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 blah. Then at the end, you keep on repeating the same mistake over and over and over again. So this list that Chike Dozemu he appeared before PM should be a very signal, should be a very shocking wave in the minds of those that are against PM and Biafran government in Israel. Those who think that because to them, what their focus is on how to make everything look bad. That PM and Biafran government in Israel is against the Igbo. You don't do that when you have a common enemy. When you have a common enemy, you don't do that. That's one thing that our people should learn. Even if you don't believe in anything from the northern people, we should learn this from them. That they know home is home and outside is outside. If you don't have this quality in you, leadership is not meant for you. Yeah, it's not meant for everybody. But learn how to keep your mouth shut when you don't have anything to say. Don't criticize, don't fight. Like I always say, I don't come here to bring anybody down, to drag with you to no. I'm here to tell you the raw truth. The raw truth. Some of them think that when you are trying to explain to them the importance of PM and what he's doing, that you are supporting evil. Oh, you are supporting violence. PM have never ever crossed boundary of anybody. Whatever he's doing that in our land. And what is his activities in our land? To stop those who have been buying our people from buying them. That's all. That's all. You want to attack farmers in Igbo land. You want to force yourself on our women. You want to hold our people hostage to pay you ransom. That's what you want, right? And he said no. And he's saying no in our territory, not in your own. That means if you really want to bring him down, that means you are the one behind all the crime that our people have been facing. That's why you don't want to say the truth. So if you are against him, you are kind of supporting atrocities and buying of our people. That could be your people that have been doing that. And he said no. The federal government in Israel should make up their own wanted list as well. I think they have it. They have it. Yeah, they have, because there's a post that I saw PM made where he was asking Punch newspaper, now that you publish the one that Nigeria made, I hope you publish our own. So the list is on the way, or if not out yet, but they have it. Okay, and those, to the best of my knowledge, the list is not even hidden. The list is not hidden because PM have said something in the past. We are not attacking anybody. We are not, if you notice PM broadcast and his State of Nation address, he always make it clear. He always he always said that we are not after any ethnic group. We are not after Fulani. Fulani should live in our land. We are not after Fulani people, but we are after Fulani bandits. We are after Fulani herdsmen. These are people who have records. Okay, and we are also after anybody from our land that are paving way for these people. That's what he said. And tell me how that one, mean terrorism or anything. How can you just come up with such a list? How can you just come up with this? Just like a man who have 5 children and his wife, okay, in his own house. Somebody came to his home, started beating up the children, taking them on hostage. And the man said, okay, since I have received attacks from people from outside, I have to be conscious of my boundary. So he's talking out of experience. What has happened to his household? So he knows what he's doing. But these people don't care. They only want to, the list is not like I said, it's not a surprise thing. Lama said, if Gumi is not in the list, then their list should be ignored. The list, who were you trying to pay attention to the list before? The list is not irrelevant. It's expected list from political people who want to, hold everybody ransom and make you forget who you are, in order to control you politically, control you emotionally, control you even religiously, because they want to enforce their own religion on you. So everything about you should be controlled by them, and not only them, by them and their people. So there's a way to make you, to be submissive and to be loyal. This is one of the ways. Once the list comes out, they will use their forces to go after you. Whereas Gumi is moving from mainstream leader to another in Nigeria to preach his banditry ideology. His banditism is not hidden. Ngozi said, general question from Ngozi. Okay. Your question once again is, let me bring it back. He said, in Nigeria, we have only Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba in these places. In this place, where do you belong? Okay. Now, you need to understand that in Igbo, you mentioned there's a group of nations that make up Biafra, and Igbo is one. Now, in Biafra, we have Igbo, we have Efik, we have, all those areas. What we have currently in Nigeria, if you say 3 major groups, we have groups. Nigeria have almost more than 300 languages, native language. So, but there's major language, major ethnic groups, which is Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, not even Fulani. For you to know that they are minor, but when it comes to this and all this committing one crime to another, they are topping the list from minority group, because they conquer Hausa people to gain momentum in terms of population and popularity. They force their religion on them, and Hausa people were not Muslim originally. They learned their Muslim from Fulani. That is story for another day. Now we okay. I think I still have some people that have not touched their comments. Let me. Okay, because I think your question is that was the last one here. Okay, now let me go. Let me bring to you. PM said, when your oppressor declare you a terrorist or wanted for fighting for freedom, know that your freedom is very close, and they have seen what the doubting Thomases did not see in you. All that is needed of me now is to double the fire. Okay, that is PM talking. But the reason why this PM making the list is not trending from the people from the other side is simply because their own man, Chike doesn't, is even topping the list before PM. So they're now focused on debunking the Oga, okay? At the same time, it have made them not to clap for government for tagging PM. If not, the video and everything would have full everywhere. But now, this appearance of Chike doesn't mean the list have helped the waves to be calm. Otherwise, they would have calling everybody, oh, you see, Ekperima, Ekperima. It not only Ekperima, it will still go after those who support Ekperima. When they are talking about PM, that's another thing that I want to tell those who made up this list. As you are calling PM names, you need to ask yourself, who are those supporting PM in terms of financially? Do you really think that PM wake up one morning and use his money to set up government, to set up military, to set up rising office, to set up all this currency, okay, to set up a website? You think that he just single-handedly he used his money to that? Biafrans are doing this to save themselves. It's not hidden. There's no foreign government. There's no foreign individual. These are Biafrans. So people should understand this. We are not asking anybody to give their land to Biafrans. We are in support of Oduduwa Republic. We are in support of Arewa Republic. We are in support of Biafra. Anybody who want to have their freedom need to be supported. That's what we're doing. And the reason why people are doing that is because this pretense that somehow Nigeria will protect everybody and give everybody one freedom is delusional, because you can't have it. That's obvious fact. There's no way you have it. How can you have it when you are preaching, unity, preaching progress as one Nigeria? The Fulani man in the government will be looking at you, look at what is he been talking about? He doesn't believe what I'm saying. I saw a clip where Peter B is telling people in the north, I am a Muslim, I am a Christian, I am we are one, we are the same. In the Saudi Arabia, a king of Saudi build Catholic church, give the land and build it for Christians. The Fulani people were like, we are not one. It's in their face. We are not one and we cannot be one. You are only deceiving yourself. We know why we are here. You just want our vote. They understand this it's not hidden. But every now and then we keep on lying to ourselves. Every now and then we keep on lying to ourselves that somehow it doesn't matter. We are getting there. We are getting there. When are we going to arrive? For how many years? When are we going to arrive to a better? Some even say Nigeria is great. Anybody who tell you that let us make Nigeria great again, that is what the person who tells you to let us make Nigeria to work is more better than somebody who say let's make Nigeria great again, because that is an open lie. A lie. Nigeria have never been great. Okay, it has never been great. So making it great again simply means that you are admitting that Nigeria wants a great nation, and Nigeria is not even a nation. It is a collection of gang of nations. They put it together and call it a country. It doesn't make any sense. What is first Nigerian language? If you say so. Anyway, Diana said, our Honorable Prime Minister Samuel Ekpa and his Biafran government in Israel team, God bless you all always. Thank you, Diana, for the nice prayer. Either you from Biafra, Yoruba, or Hausa, I am from Biafra in Igbo land. That is just a fact. That's just a fact. But that's not to undermine your nationality, like your ethnic group, like ethnic, like Ijo. You know, we are not saying that there's nothing like Ijo. No, there is. They have their language, they have their culture, but their culture probably may come from Igbo. There may be cousins, there may be relatives, there may be the one. Like somebody from Ebonyi State and from Enugu State have different culture when it comes to marriage, right? Somebody from Moncana in Enugu State and somebody from Mudi, they have a different way, just like different way of traditional marriage. But at the end, the major Igbo traditional rights will also be attached. That is why if you want to marry from Anambra, they have the marital list. We don't have one unanimous list for marriage in an Igbo. Every village, every community have their own list, okay, and their own entitlement. So these are things that we need to admit. One of Igbo man who said that he's a Muslim in Imo State, somewhere in Imo State, I believe, it is difficult for Igbo Muslim to get partners in Southeast Imo Chief Imam. Okay, this man is this guy you are seeing here. I believe, I'm not sure, that he's Igbo man. Look at him. Look at him here. He said that it is difficult for Muslims to get partnership in Igbo land. I don't know what partnership he would really want, but our brother here has something to say to him, which I will bring it. I will read it to you just now. Just let me see if the camera will be okay for you to see this information before we proceed. Okay, here he said it is difficult for an Igbo Muslims to get partners in Southeast Imo Chief Imam. I believe that's why I said that he's from Imo, because when he said Imo Chief, that's why, because that is where the government is financing them to become a Muslim. This is Punch News, and our brother responded and said, I don't know why this is not all that clear. Is there something difficult? What is going on? I don't know. Let me see. Okay, just hold on. Let me see if I can wipe this off. I think, yeah, it is better now, right? Fine. Okay, this is it. We still suffering. Okay, we are still suffering from the subtitle invasion of our society by Europeans. Okay, European dogma, Christianity, which has lasted for over 150 years. Seeing the radical nature of Islam, we cannot be stupid enough to let the tent of Islam take root in our society. Go and get partners up north. Okay? That is the response from this our brother Chuka Ndusoku. I think that's his name. This our brother is I have watched his video in the past. He's a kind of people who spread information about Igbos and their cultures and the way of life and all that. So this is the person who claimed that to be honest with you, I don't actually believe that anybody who said that he's a Muslim from Igbo land is actually a Muslim. I don't believe that. I believe that some of them are claiming to be Muslim, to have Islam as a religion, because they want to have favor from Fulani government. And it is common, even in Arab world, when you are a Muslim, it is very easy for you to take loan. than non-Muslim. Though you are citizen of the country, and that is what Nigeria is practicing, but they are doing it indirectly for you to become. You see what P2B is doing to them. P2B is campaigning for Muslim people to see him as a Muslim, for him to advance his political ideology or political ambition. Okay, he is doing that just for that reason, not that he have so much interest in unifying Islam and Christianity. No. So anybody from Igbo land telling you that I'm a Muslim, I don't believe that. Personally, I don't believe that. I believe that they are doing that for just for their selfish interest, not for anything. Okay. Yes, you are right. Fulani are not Nigerian. Yes, we are not one, but our people don't understand. Igbos, that's from Ngozi. Ngozi said that. Then Armstrong said this: Igbos are not Muslims. Mad people everywhere. Okay, that is it. There's something that most of us have forgotten. There was a time Mazakano, you know, uh, draft list of should I say command or instructions to IPOB leadership, as they call them, and said you should follow this list. I think, and let me look for that list and see if I can bring it for you to see. The list is what people have forgotten. Then because when Masakano said that, who is that bagger that will counter my order? That when I'm talking, that the person will be talking. Who is that? I'm Obehoyo. The video trend a few days ago, right? We all saw we also have seen the video, and some of us and some people from the other side, they actually believe that Mazakano was talking about PEM and Biafran government in Israel because of sit at home. Now, in case you have forgotten, let's go to the list. Let me bring the list for you to see. I don't know if it is. I don't know. Does it make sense like this? Okay. This is the list that Mazakano gave out to DOS to follow. Look at it. The memo on instructions and directive of Mazin Namodekano. Let me see the date. You look at the date here, 15 December 2022. Okay, this is the list that Mazakano draft for DOS to follow. DOS is forbidden for responding to Simon Ekpa, no matter what. That's number one. Look at it here, this one. Okay, this one, no matter what. Then number two is this: DOS should never dabble into the finances of the family. Number three, all SAC national coordinators appointed by Masina Modukano himself must be reinstalled with immediate effect. So for those of you who don't remember the directive and the instructions and order that Mazakano have given in the past that was disobeyed by the so-called people who are now telling you, oh, Samanepa, Mazakano is talking to you. Now listen, no national coordinator is to be removed without clearance from him. Okay, number five, head of DOS should immediately announce the new appointment of Germany coordinator. Number six, head of DOS to inform all coordinators not sending in their monthly dues to Germany is fighting against Masina Modekano. Okay. Number seven, Italy coordinator should not be tampered with. Okay. Number eight. Let me see if I can zoom it a bit because I don't know how to scroll this up. Okay, now yeah, I got it. Okay. No account should be opened in South Africa. US. Just hold on. My camera is fine. Let me take it again. No account should be opened in South Africa, US, France, or anywhere, including Italy. Number 9, all money should be paid to Germany. Okay. Number 10, DOS must avoid dabbling into finances of the family to avoid Omiomo's reputation. Okay. Number 11, Madoka to report immediately to him through counsel the reasons for the insecurity in Imo State. Sorry about that. We are back. Okay. Number 12, all press statement must be to unite the family and press for his release from detentions. Okay. Number 13, copies of this memo is to be sent to Chika Edoziem, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, and ESK. I don't know who's Ifeanyi Ejiofor, ESK. I don't know what it means, to be honest. And keep 1-1 for MNK. Signed. Okay. This list that I just presented to you now was issued on 15th December 2022, not 2023. None of all this list, none of it was obeyed. All of them, they disobeyed it from A to Z. 13 lists, none of them, all of them. The only thing that I believe they must have kept is keep a copy of this memo to, okay, keep of this memo. Copies of this memo is to be sent to Chike Doziem, Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Co. That is the only thing that I believe that they succeeded in obeying here, because that one is normal. So, but surprise, the number one instruction here is DOS is forbidden, not should consider, is forbidden. You know, when you are forbidden to do something, no matter what, from responding to Simon Ekpa, no matter what, you are being for. Do they pay that order, the number one order? Did you see them obeying this even today? From all the immediate team, from the leadership, everything A to Z committed this. So when Masakano says, "Who is that bagger that will speak when I'm talking?" This is what he was talking about. This is exactly what he was talking about. Okay? So I just want us to remember, because some of us have forgotten. Some of us have forgotten the actual reason why Mazakan was talking the way we saw him, talking in that video. Armstrong said, Igbos are not Muslims. Okay, I think I've gone through this one. Obey said people will learn the hard way. I don't know what we mean by that. Dana said they were paid to claim being a Muslim. I have the video before. I posted it on YouTube. Here, I used it in one of my videos. YouTube strike me on that video, so I have to play that. Real Igbo people are not Muslim. Which are Muslim? Peter Obi is a betrayer. 100%. 100%. Now let's hear this. I'm looking for full clip of this guy broadcast. One of the different government in SI media team share this, but I am looking for the. Simon Eba is in charge. Now listen. Simon Eba, and see how they were attacking him. But I will prove to you people that Simon Eba is in charge. Simon Eba, and see how they were attacking him. But I will prove to you people that Simon Eba is in charge. There's no two ways about it. And I will tell you people that Aloy Ejima
never condemn Simon ever. He can never. And I'm going to prove it. Simon ever and see how they were attacking him. But I will prove to you people that Simon ever is in charge. There's no two ways about it. And I will tell you people that Avoid Jimako know exactly what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. And Avoid Jimako can never condemn Simon ever. He can never. And I'm going to prove it. Simon ever and see how they were attacking him. But I will prove to you people that Simon ever is in charge. There's no two ways about it. And I will tell you people that Avoid Jimako know exactly what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. And Avoid Jimako can never condemn Simon ever. He can never. And I'm going to prove it.
So,
Simon ever and see how they...
let me respond to our sister Ngozi Obonna. You said that the list is not from Mass Namurukano. The people who wrote that are thieves. I don't know how you came up with this conclusion, but maybe you can explain more. To the best of my knowledge, it comes from Mass Namurukano through his legal team. I think if you read that, there's nothing there that will make you say what you're saying. I don't know why you think that is not from Mass Namurukano. What exactly did you see in that list that make you think that list is not from Mass Namurukano? You may put it on the comment section. Let me understand where you are coming from and what prompted that in you. Why do you think that is not from Mass Namurukano? Because everything in that list actually is to unify Biafrans and is to stop propaganda and blackmailing. So, like the instruction they gave there, that Mazakano gave there, should have helped DOS to progress instead of retrogress. Because attacking PM and attacking some people that they have an attack, the people they are calling names and all that, have actually dragged them to the mud. So we need to understand the context of that list before you say what you just said. Now, let me move to what Kanata said. Michael Zuckerberg joined MNK logo team in January 2022, and on January 2022 on 11th of October, November, December, October 2022. Muhammad Buhari decorated him with title Commander of the Order of the Niger, CON, to solidify their agreement with Barrister Joffo in making sure Mass Namurukano does not see the light of the day. I hope it's clear now. Now, everything that PM have been saying about calling and shouting about activities of Ejiofor is now being exposed the more by Kano. This is what I just read for you. Okay. This Ozokome joined Mazi Namurukano's legal team in January 2022, and on 11th October 2022, Muhammad Buhari decorated him, being Michael Ozokome, with the title Commander of the Order of Niger, CON, to solidify the agreement with Ejiofor in making sure Mazi Namurukano does not see the light of the day. I hope it's clear now. This is not from PM. For those of you who think, oh, you're attacking, people are attacking Ejiofor because he's not in good time with the PM. Now, this person is, nobody talked to Mazi Namurukano, in my own understanding. I don't think that anybody is more close to Mazi Namurukano since they kidnapped him to compare his brother Kano and his family, which is normal. So I don't think that anybody is closer to Mazi Namurukano to compare his family members. How can you beat that? Okay, the lawyers, yes, but what PM have been preaching and saying, shouting about Ejiofor is now being made clear from another angle. Kano. And this is the certificate that he published from Muhammad Buhari to Mike Ozokeme, giving him the honor that in the word of Kano, that is solidified the agreement between then government of Buhari and Ejiofor. So everything is not hidden. And for Kano to come up with this is a bombshell, to be honest. And Ejiofor have a lot to explain. I saw he post yesterday where he was saying that that lies will not stand the test of time, that it will still fade away, somehow that everything will still be in public and all that. So he was saying that in defense. Okay, Ngozi said, "My brother, the above draft is not from Masnam leadership. Is not from the leader Masnam Kano. The people who wrote it is from the thieves. I cannot hear you, my sweet brother. Network issue. I was saying that I don't know why you think that the list is not from Mas Namodekano. That I would like you to explain more, because the content, the content of that letter, that list, does not show anywhere at all that the list is from people who actually uh, some of us call them names. I mean, the US, like in your own word, you said they are thieves and all that. I don't think that is meant from it. That list was drafted by them. I think if you go through the list, you will see that the list have nothing to warrant anybody to think that it's not from Mas Namodekan. What that list content, the content of that list, what it contained is something that would have made the US and Biafran to be unified, and something that would have stopped this propaganda, what do they call it, sabotage, hatred in the midst of Biafrans. Because Mas Namokano knows what he said in that list, that at any cost, don't respond to Mas Samanepa. Allow him. And press release of them should focus on unity of IPOB, which is Biafrans, and his release. These are things that they should have, that he want them to focus on. None of those things were honored or obeyed by the so-called leadership. They turned everything upside down. That's why I have to bring it boldly for you to read it with me, which you have done here. So I want you to tell me what makes you think that, what did you see in that list that make you think that, look, this list comes from DOS or thieves or criminals, like you said. That's what I asked you, but I think you said your network was having an issue. OC said, my brother, something is missing there. Where Masnam Mikano said that Mazi Samonepa should be broadcasting in Radio Biafra. No, this list came after them. This list is the one that they said broadcast on Radio Biafra was when he was kidnapped newly, when they renditioned him to Nigeria. So he sent that one orally to his legal team, lawyers, including the Ejiofor was aware, and they passed that message to PM verbally. And none of the lawyers said that is a lie. I have a video of Kano. Is done. If I go to my page, then I can bring it up. I have that video where Kano was telling journalists that that DOS refused to honor the order given to them by Masakano to hand over Radio Biafra to PM. Do you understand what I'm saying? Had it been they allowed Masin Samaneba to handle that Radio Biafra, by now, everybody would have been in one voice. Although, of course, everyone and then we may be having this kind of disagreement and other, but at the end, it will still come to one point, which is freedom and release of Masin American. But as they disobeyed that order to allow PM to broadcast, PM forged ahead with his own activities. All right. Then they started attacking him. Not only that they refused to allow him to broadcast in Radio Biafra, they were also attacking him from his own platform. That, like, They don't want him to broadcast on his own platform. The problem they had with him basically is because people believe on Simon Ekpa more than them. People listen to PM more than them. And it's not our fault. When Masakan, when before they kidnapped him, we used to listen to PM. And Masakan knows what PM was doing then. Everybody agreed that he was doing fine. Okay. Before the kidnap of Master Americano, who normally organized fundraising? Someone else and Master Americano. If Master Americano want to appear in maybe any international media platform, just maybe it could be a YouTuber or anything, but have bigger audience, and they want to interview Master Americano. For example, when this Oduduwa brother, Oduduwa man, happened to invite him when he interviewed him. What is the name of this man? Somebody should remind me. Mazagan was there with PM, with Koiki, with I think Sodibo was there. A few number of people were in that broadcast, and it was lively and everything was working perfectly. PM always go out with Mazagan when it comes to press interview, when he want to grant interview or when he want to broadcast. PM always when Mazagan had meeting with ambassador leaders. PM conducted that. He was the host of that program. PM was the host. All those things goes to what I was telling us, that Martin Lucano made this list just to make sure that there's calmness, there's quietness, and everybody focus on the goal, which is Biafran freedom and his release. But they refuse to honor that. Do you understand it? So I did not bring this list because I want to talk down on DOS now. No. Reason why I bring it up is because some of us still believe or somehow want to listen to DOS who used clip of Mazagano where he said that they use that clip where he said that who is that bagger who will challenge, who will disobey my order when I give order, the person want to counter it. So I was just trying to let you know that many orders from Mazagano have been countered by so-called people who claim they are following him and they want everything to, they want to follow leadership and structures of Mazagan. How can you follow some structure that he made, the same time you don't want to follow his instruction? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So, Daily Post have confirmed that Biafran money currency is now out and is working for everybody to is ready for everybody to use. PM also made a post that you can now buy goods in China with Biafran coin. Biafran government in Israel launches Biafran coin website for digital savings, wallet creation. So this is it. Somebody said, I saw a comment of one guy say asking, could this be true? Is it true? Some of them really think that it's fake, or I don't understand. I don't understand. So let me this coin. Some people still want to know what is it going to last? What is guarantee? What is safety and all that? It is 100% safe, okay, and everything there is well secured. Very, very good indeed. So if you have opportunity to save your money or to buy coin there, don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. PM is still, reacting to the so-called list that they released. He said this, just for a reminder. Let me. He said, PM said this. In case you all have forgotten, but we move. This is, how many of us remember this? Sit at home. Ohaneze places 500,000 bounty on Simon Ekpa. Okay, this is $500,000, not in naira. I wonder because I was like, this is who would waste time with that kind of amount? $500,000. This money runs in millions. Okay, when you convert it to naira, and that was when this publication was July 23rd. 2023. This one is from Igbo, so not federal government. This is from Igbos, okay? So, seeing the list of terrorism and everything that appear to be making waves on social media today, it shouldn't be a thing of something to bother anybody, because it's something that everybody is aware that it will happen. Yes, it will happen, of course. They will make this list so that you will feel intimidated or anything. And Chike, I don't know if he started this awareness that I saw here. I will bring the video up. Let me see. Oh, Nigerian open letter. Nigeria opens another way for IPOB by enlisting Chike Doziemu as a terrorist. It is laughable with Nigerian government have. It is laughable that Nigerian government have again buffeted. If it cannot be imagined that Chike Doziemu, the gentleman that has exceptionally conducted conducted a worldwide peaceful activities. Let me bring it open now, because this is a write-off from one of them. Instead of that, because that's why I said that the way Nigerian government include him in the list have somehow calmed the dog from bargaining. Because if not, everywhere would have been, wow, you see, I told you. But now they are non-focused. Their focus now is how to create awareness that their master is not a terrorist. So, but on the other hand, Biafrans and Biafran government in Israel are very calm, because you don't create fear where there's no fear, because you think you can. Not everybody will abide that idea. So if you like, you can say whatever you want, you can do whatever you wish, but the truth remains that Biafrans are not in support of any violence, any attack, but self-defense is what Biafrans believe on, and that is it. So if you are coming to attack Biafrans simply because you think that attacking them that they will not, nobody will say anything because they are afraid of you, at listing them that they are terrorists and that they are this and that, that kind of tactics is not going to work. It's not going to work, because many people understand why you're pushing the narrative to make everybody believe or to create fear in the minds of people that, look, I don't want to be attached. I don't want anybody to see me as a Orebunigbo. I don't want people to see me as a bad person. I just want to be myself. So all those things is what is eating many people up. Do you understand? It's what is eating many people up. So imagine you who claim that you are peaceful, you are done, you are this, you are that. At the same time, you are seeing your name is appearing in the list of those that are they consider to be Ndogbuni. Ngozi said, I am not happy with network issue. I love your broadcast. Keep it up. God bless my PM and all the genuine freedom fighters. Thank you so much, Ngozi. Nice to hear that. Nice to hear that. My brother, also said, my brother, something is missing there. Where? Okay, I think I have gone through that one. Yes, I have seen that. The first one, it was verbal. Then this before the list, this list came after. Okay, the list came after. I've told others, Martin Namdekan is a very strong man. If not, by now he would have been, saying something that people that may trigger others. But he knows what our people can do. He studied everybody individually, and he know what is obtainable. He know that people will like to twist words and make it look like real. So this guy continue praising, trying to debunk, focus on making sure that Chike Dozemu is exempted. The gentleman that has exceptionally coordinated the worldwide peaceful activities of indigenous people of Biafra IPOB made Nigerian list of wanted terrorists the singular these singular actions again justify the collective decision of the global community when they publicly told Nigerian government that IPOB is not a terrorist organization, hence will not accept nor acknowledge the movement as a violent movement. How long does Nigeria intend to continue in this disgrace or her image? In this disgrace on her image? The very humble and gentle Master Chike is the reason IPOB still remain peaceful despite pressures from many Biafrans who are already fed up of the humiliation and heavy hardness of Nigerian state and numerous government provocations that suggest that IPOB should be confrontational. But Edozie must have coordinated IPOB to remain peaceful, an act that has also attracted criticism to the Edozie, making some Biafran refer to him as man of no action. Edozemo's peaceful leadership and approach are the reason some few Biafran join autopilot group, which they see as in quote, he put violent movement. You see what I was. People don't understand that when you open your mouth and say whatever, somehow you are exposing yourself and you are making people to see you as a joke. Do you understand? I gave us some just illustration few minutes ago. A man who has his family intact under his roof, and somebody from elsewhere, barge into your home violently and beat up your children, your wife, probably made with some of them, and you as a man, you said no, you want a peaceful action. You want quietness. You want so your children should be proud of you for being quiet when while other people from other place invade your home, beat your wife, beat your children, take away your belongings. As a father, you fold hand and say, I don't want. So your children should be more proud of you. Whereas their neighbor, your neighbor in the same street, a man like you, protect his family, guide his boundary, make sure that no intruder penetrate. And which of this family do you think that the children will appreciate the father? Is it a father who protect them, or a father who allow people to invade and take them and attack them and take away and make away with their belongings? You cannot, like what this guy is saying here, at trying to beg, at the same time exposing his idiocy. I have told myself that I will not be calling people names here. But some of the action that these people is a bit, sometimes we leave with nothing than to say it the way it is. How can you, like what he's saying there, it simply means that he understand everything. But what is the violence of what this guy is talking about? What is the violence that is? Violence is self-defense. I have not seen that any international community or global world or whatever global organization have mapped out the rules and regulation and law that criticize self-defense. I have not seen that. Even you, okay, if soldier ant bites you today, maybe you don't know, it penetrates into your clothes. For some of us who have been in village and know how this soldier ant operates, if ant penetrates into your clothes and start biting your private part, for example, are you going to pet the soldier ant to leave you, or you are going to pull it out by force? There's many ways of agitation. You don't agitate stupidly. You have to be careful on what you're doing. If PM goes after if PM goes after individual or private businesses, or you see a commercial bus moving and he set it ablaze, or he go to airport where people are traveling and send it ablaze, or you go to market where people are trading and open a throw something dangerous weapon. That is when you say violence. But people are in your bush kidnapping and taking people on hostage, and he said he managed to bring people to push them out. I I don't know how are people somehow, because what this guy is saying here, is he actually validating the list? Do you understand? He's actually validating the list that he want people to understand that the list does not make sense. At the same time, you are validating the list. You said, yeah, Chike is peaceful, but Samanapa is not peaceful. Then if I asked you, so if I ask you, what have you done that make you think that he's following violence well? You may have nothing to say. That is not a fact. You may say, oh, he's saying what. People that have conducted Operation Python dance for no just reason, crocodile smile for no just reason. Is that what or what? What do you call that? The enlightenment of Chikedozemo justified the call for Biafran restoration. This is also tells that there is no plan of government uh, being remorseful in their human rights abuses against Masna Modekano and violation of local and international law in extraditing the IPOB leader from Kenya to Nigeria. The recent movement shows that Masna Modekano will not get justice in this Tinubu's administration. As a citizen of Switzerland, with no violence record, I am calling on Mazi Edozemu with IPOB leadership to officially take this matter to Swedish government or Switzerland government, explain the ridiculous behaviors of Nigerian government in enlisting Edozemu's name as wanted terrorists, and trust me, this will change the case. This is not in expectation that Nigerian government will dislist the IPOB head of directors of state, HOD, whatever name, but it will be another great opportunity to IPOB's quest for freedom. So, what he's trying to say, they should go on and take this to Switzerland government, so that it will be a way of protest, because what they are good at is protest. You protest, not really protest, but marching on the street, and at the same time looking for enjoying themselves. Which I will let me bring this up for you to know the kind of protests they normally do when they go out. Let me look for that video, because people don't understand the reason why they are so much in love in marching on the streets of Europe. I have a video to share with you from one of the viewers. And this is, like I said, I'm doing this live broadcast for them to change, not to make them look stupid. No, that's not my intention. I want them to change. There's a time. You still have enough time. You still have enough time that these people that you are calling with autopilot, blah blah blah, that the people that you want them to consider them to be evil, actually, no matter what you do, the way any place they list them is where they will list you, because the only thing that qualify them to list you is freedom. As long as you're asking for freedom or to protect your land, you are a terrorist. As long as you are seeking for freedom, or you are looking for, they will still tag you the name. So why don't you just appreciate the fact that you need to stand on the way of truth. Avoid this propaganda. It will destroy you instead of helping you. Let me read comment before I look at this. Okay, I think that is from OC. I think it is the last video Chika Edozemu made heading the ESN government, handing the ESN to government. Okay, no, not that one, not where he handed the ESN to government. made them include him. Okay, okay, now I understand what I mean. You mean that no, no. As long as you are asking for freedom, that is a problem. As long as you're asking for freedom, that is a problem. You don't do that. You don't do that. To them is a sin. It's a sin. You shouldn't do that. So if you do, they will tag you. Then I say, I see you tomorrow. I am joining the fundraising event now. Thank you, Diana. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate. God bless our honorable PM, his different government team, and every Janet Biafran. Thank you, Diana. Thank you so much. If I may ask, why did he want to marry from infidel? Who want to marry from infidel? Please, Dele Cletus. Explain more. Explain more. I don't understand what you mean. Explain more. Okay. So the fundraising is on. So we are going to sum up the program. Let me show you. Let me show you what I want you to know about the so-called protest that they always do. I'm looking for that video. So while waiting for the video to come up, okay. I have played that video here before, where where one of the DOS member was insulting another female DOS, you know, saying something very bad about her personality, which we condemn here. Um, I just wanted to. The reason why I want to share it again, for you to know what they do when they go out to do the protest. Somehow, it's not actually for in favor of Biafrans. They're there like some of them are doing it just like when you are going picnic or get together or something like that, something of that nature. Okay. Delecletus, I'm still waiting for you to tell me what you mean by what you said, because if you don't have it, if you don't know what to say, please don't confuse people. Don't confuse us, because this is not what we are here for. You said, if I may ask, why did he want to marry from infidel? I don't know who want to marry from infidel you're talking about. I don't know. That's why I want you to explain more. I want to explain it more, but you did not. You did not.
Opportunities are out there for them.
This is somebody who, one of the people who made the government that making list, and this is what you hear from them. Just listen.
Boko Haram should lay their arms unconditionally and be accepted in the community. Opportunities are out there for them. They can be rehabilitated. Ex-Boko Haram stands
And
having laid his arms and comes back, turns his way away from his negativity. He stands to be a president of this country. He stands to aspire to any position in this country. Why is he wasting his time when he cannot even deliver? We will do that. But we have appealed to them, including their detractors, their collaborators, to see reason to, as fast as possible, quickly drop their arms so that we can once again reoccupy our peaceful position in Nigeria.
Appears like the same script all over again. Let me just take a reaction on social media. This is from Sumto, who wrote, Nigerian soldiers still on revenge mission. Another community set ablaze by Nigerian army in Delta State. Meanwhile, in the north, Boko Haram terrorists are granted amnesty. Fulani headsmen are protected by the government. Bandits are getting paid and rehabilitated. These are criminals and terrorists responsible for the deaths of thousands of Nigerians, including Nigerian soldiers and police officers. It's only in the southeast and the south-south that the Nigerian military goes revenge missions. Why not go after the perpetrators and leave innocent civilians out of this? Why burning down the whole community? You see, Rufai, there is already the community. You see, Rufai, there is already the ethnic tone, which is actually re-echoed on social media. I want
this is just one of them. This is just one of them. And you listen to this. These are people who are making lists too.
So is that ethnic war? That's going on. That's so between which talking about banditry, we are talking about ethnic war. So is that ethnic war? That's going on. That's so between which ethnic group? Between now the nomadic Fulani, the headsmen, and the others. If the others means anybody who's not them. Talking about banditry, we are talking about ethnic war. So is that ethnic war? Right? That's going on. That's so between which ethnic group? Between now the nomadic Fulani, the headsmen, and the others. If the others means anybody who's not them.
Oh my goodness.
Self-determination. Self-determination is not regarded as a crime in any nation of the world, including Nigeria, under Article 20 of Nigerian law, that's the African Charter. Article 20. Now, Kenya has a companion law. United Nations has a companion law. So when you take anybody to any court in any country in the world, and you tell that court, I want him in my country because he wants Biafra, they will tell you to go to hell. You're a kidnapper extraordinary. Whether you are government or not, you are a rogue. You should not try anybody in court for wanting to not to belong, for wanting a separate nation. That's how Nigeria was founded, for God's sake, in 1960. Is it not? It's self-determination. That was how Midwest region was created in 1963. Is it not? That's how Nigeria lost southern Cameroons to Cameroon. Is it not? It's either called referendum or plebiscite. And that's how Nigeria gained Adamawa, the former southern province of Cameroons, into northern Nigeria. So why should that of Biafra be different? It's only a crime in Nigeria. IPOB is only a terrorist organization in Nigeria, but not a terrorist organization all over the world. That needs to tell you something. That is why Nigeria dodged and went by night, ambushed Mazin Nandegano and kidnapped him. We cannot take a government to criminal court and jail a government, but we can call a government to answer to the civil courts of this country. There are courts in this country. So Nigerian government must answer to this court. Like I argued before the court, upon what self-determination. Self-determination is not regarded as a crime in any nation of the world, including Nigeria, under Article 20 of Nigerian law, that's the African Charter. Article 20. Now, Kenya has a companion law. United Nations has a companion law. So when you take anybody to any court in any country in the world, and you tell that court, I want him in my country because he wants Biafra, they'll tell you to go to hell. You're a kidnapper extraordinary, whether you are government or not. You are a rogue. You should not try anybody in court for wanting to not to belong, for wanting a separate nation. That's how Nigeria was founded, for God's sake, in 1960. Is it not? It's self-determination. That was how Midwest region was created in 1963. Is it not? That's how Nigeria lost Southern Cameroons to Cameroon. Is it not? It's either called referendum or plebiscite. And that's how Nigeria gained Adamawa, the former Southern province of Cameroon, into northern Nigeria. So why should that of Biafra be different? It's only a crime in Nigeria. IPOB is only a terrorist organization in Nigeria, but not a terrorist organization all over the world. That needs to tell you something. That is why Nigeria dodged and went by night, ambushed Mazin Namdekano, and kidnapped him. We cannot take a government to criminal court and jail a government, but we can call a government to answer to the civil courts of this country. There are courts in this country, so Nigerian government must answer to this court, like I argued before the court, upon what.
So that is it. Very, very powerful message there from Aloy Jumako. Now I was telling you about what I read before the video, where this guy was telling their people that they should go to Switzerland and table the matter to them about the list that they made against some people they perceive to be terrorists and all that. Now I said that most of them want this, like what he said there. He actually want that thing because he sees it as a way of protest. Okay, he want to use it just to protest, in not to make Nigeria to remove the person, to change the list and anything, no, but to protest and to establish that Chike doesn't, as he said, is not, whereas others are, which is, to me, is stupidity, because what you want, the reason what he considers to be a terrorist is different from what people who made the list consider to be a terrorist. They called you terrorist because we want freedom, nothing more. Nothing more. Chike did not is not a terrorist. Samonekpa is not a terrorist. But the reason why they put them there is simply because they want them to, why are they asking for freedom? Why they are from Igbo? That's it, nothing more. Then you see a fellow Igbo tell you, oh, I support you to call this man a terrorist because he's this person. The person you are supporting and want to say your brother to, see both of you as the same. That's the one thing we need to appreciate. No matter how we feel about each other, you are a problem to them, whether you are this or that. They see you fighting your brother as a fool because they hate you, not because you are fighting your brother, they hate you because of who you are. So that is just a fact. Now, this is what, let me bring it up so you see.
Any of them saying that I report any issue without evidence. When the man imagine a whole people. This is the why in my gallo school, why in Akoshisha so many of their convince here. The reasoning you were their massacre. Get what they saw to the young. Why in Akoshisha so many in a street of Italy? Why did you 10 euro where land a protest? Why did you take their protest out to not only their home and 10 euro well?
Now you ask yourself. Now you ask yourself, protest where? Which protest are they talking about? Which protest? Which protest are they talking about? The protest they normally do, the US, is where they are tower with 10 euro. Just listen.
5 euro in a yearly gig at the potato, they are convincing the reason. Now get Kangun Kebes. If this is not done about Padel and Clifford, Pamela Clifford could not boss one bingo with this female cook from Europe. Pamela Clifford. Because I carry my body, go they cook for our miss. Now that person now this my name. I don't go hear what you talk. You go for that place, but they speak up for you go that person that's why they fuck with protest. I go leave the protest for my husband that they go to protest. Ihe na-afụ nkịta na-agba m anya mmiri. Onye pụta ọ na-aba ọ na-asị gị onye ga ọ na-asị na ọ na-fight Simon Ekpa. Onye fight Simon Ekpa bụ the problem. Any of them saying that I report any issue without evidence. Onye ahụ pụta kwuo ya. Mgbe mmadụ na mkparị abatago n'ihe a bụ mgbe emegidere ihe. Imagine a home Maazị Achebe Paul ka ezite nwaanyị na-aga na skuul nwaanyị na-akụchicha asọ mmiri ka ọ bịa convince ya the reason ga-eji wee bịa gbasa ya ka ụdị sọtụ bụ ya nwaanyị na-akụchicha asọ mmiri na street of Italy nwaanyị eji 10 euro wee laa na protest nwaanyị eji 10 euro protest ejuru ọdụliede ahụ ma na 10 euro wee nwaanyị na-agba akwụ na-aga na street to street nwaanyị ọba IPOB na-enye nri ka ị ga-emepụta iji anyị convince m the reason na-ege ntị ka mgbu nke bụ eziokwu efu ndị si ndị ọga na-akpọ Pamela Clifford gu na-akpọ si na-akpọ one bingo this female cook from Europe. Pamela Clifford because I carry my body go dey cook for na miss na that person na fit spell my name I no go hear wetin you dey talk you go for that place go dey speak am for you go that place say na so dem dey fuck me for protest I go leave the protest for my husband that dey go the protest.
So just to remind you what they normally do in the protest. Okay, I did not say anything there. The one saying it. Don't misunderstand. Don't misunderstand me. They are the one saying it, not me. Okay. Now I just want to share this with you. Then we end it and join the fundraising. Fundraising is on, so I'm rushing this to join. Look at it here. Koiki said, "Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Yoruba politicians are just working for Western agenda, okay, against us. We must say no. We must say enough of this nonsense union. We must now push for the dissolution of Nigeria, the Islamic State and Boko Haram terrorist country. In 1914, amalgamation must not be the amalgamated official birth cannot do. I don't understand. Let me take it again. Let me read it from the laptop. 1914 amalgamation must not be the amalgamated. Okay. Official birth cannot do anything with the fraudulent 99 constitution. Say no to the fake union. We are Yoruba before Nigeria. We are Yoruba before Nigeria. And that is when somebody who knows his left and right is talking. Yes, Dele Momodu. Yes, thank you. That's the person. Okay, I have passed that area. I think you are watching. You are far back. You are watching from behind. Okay, guys. Chukwuma said, "You people are trying. Don't give up. It is an attack." Thank you so much. So, guys, we are going to end it here. Because fundraising is on. Thank you guys for your presence. We are going to end it now. Thank you. See you again tomorrow. Stay cool and join the fundraising. It's going on so that we can support in a little way we can to do the needful. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye-bye for now.